Starting off the tour, we have a standard disconnectable TC. Here you will find space for an extra respawn point, and here is the upkeep. It can be disconnected and reconnected as shown. We enter the base through a simple single door airlock which gives vision into and outside the compound. The entrance into the compound is watched by two auto turrets, one on each side. These use my new Widegap turret pod design. I will be releasing a video later on how you can apply this to other base designs. Entering the single door airlock helps to separate the compound. You can peek into each side of the compound before you advance. Here is another example of how you can shoot into the other side of the compound. There are two fake entrances on each side. Here you can place another battery or a locker. Coming round to the real entrance, we enter through a simple airlock. Entering the second layer, we have space for deployables such as your locker, level 3 workbench, battery and secondary loot room. Moving up to the shooting floor, we have space for extra deployables such as your electric furnaces. There is space for even more deployables such as your mixing table and level 2 workbench. The shooting floor is covered by 3 auto turrets, one on each side. Entering one of the 3 sides of the shooting floor, we have a wide gap that shoots down into the compound from above. Here there is space for an extra respawn point and some decent angles across to the other side of the compound. On each of the 3 sides there is a ladder hatch drop down into one of your 3 main bedrooms. This is repeated on all 3 sides. Coming up this jump up, we have some decent angles outside the compound as well as inside. You'll also find these outside turrets actually lock on to raiders inside your shooting floor. Coming up to the top layer, we have a very simple roof design. Feel free to change this however you'd like. Coming back down into the core of our base, we have a ladder hatch drop down into our bunker. Here there is space for your main loot and TC. Here is the upkeep of the base. The bunker can be sealed as shown. Starting off the build, you want to place these 3 triangles to claim your build spot. Your TC will go on the left hand side triangle. Make sure to upgrade this door to wood so you can hatch it out later before you do your bunker. When you're ready to expand, place these raised triangle foundations. For now, you can place a furnace as your jump up. When placing your doorway, make sure to place a half height floor. This will be used to jump up to your shooting floor later. Now place this honeycomb as shown, and then you can do your jump up. This is what the base should look like. Now honeycomb as shown. Now, when placing on these flat sides, make sure to place a half-height floor and a window frame. Now place the walls as shown. You can add your top doorway now. Make sure to add a half-height floor if you want to place some more deployables. This window frame is where you'll place your battery. And here is your secondary loot room. This is what the base should look like. Now honeycomb each of the 3 sides as shown. When placing the top layer, make sure to leave the right hand side as a frame, not a floor. This will be where your bedroom access will be. These double doors will lead to your wide gaps later. Now you can simply add an airlock to your entrance. You could have done this at an earlier stage if you prefer. Make sure to repeat this on all 3 sides for your fake doorways. Now we will do the wide gap turret pod design. Place the triangle foundations as shown and then build up by 2 squares, 1 triangle, demolish the 2 squares and then come back with a half moon. Then delete all the remaining triangles as shown. This is what it should look like. When placing these walls, we want to make sure the conditional is showing. You can change it by simply rotating the frame. This outside triangle will be decaying, but we will connect this using a frame later. When placing these 2 single door frames, make sure that they are reversed. This will create a conditional as shown. We now connect the turret pod using a ramp and then a square frame. Now you can complete the rest of the shooting floor with the jump up. This is what it should look like. Now repeat this on the other two sides. Now we will do the Widegap shooting floor. Start by placing 4 squares and a triangle. Come back with 1 half moon, place a square, and then do the outside triangles as shown. You can delete the 2 triangles on each side. Place the frames as shown with a single door in the middle. Now complete the shooting floor with windows. Here is where your airlock will be. To do the disconnectable TC, we build out by 1 half moon, 1 square, and then place your final 3 triangles. Make sure to place 2 half-height walls for the disconnectable to work. Now connect to the gatehouse as shown. Now repeat this on the other 2 sides. Now you can add metal barricades on each of the gatehouses. This is what the base should look like. Now we will complete the roof. When doing the compound, make sure to place the 2 external walls either side of the gatehouse first. This will help with placement. When placing the turrets, you want to make sure that the square part of the arrow is lined up with the line on the foundation as shown. Now repeat this on all 3 sides. Now complete the interior of the shooting floor. Now we will place deployables. Here are some recommended upgrades when you acquire the materials. Once again, this is how you seal your bunker.